Alright, so this is all of the weekend grind, basically. Again, the Abyssal Heads, didn't really know if I should honestly really keep them or whatnot, but I did end up getting rid of them, and I got Tome of Frost, and I was like, yes, I was like, I'm really gonna need that, so that was epic to get that. Um, I also actually even got the Aurora, or no, I don't even know how the hell it's said. I believe it's the range boon. What the hell? I cannot speak today. It's the range bonus prayer for normal prayers. I didn't have that yet, so that was pretty useful to get, even though I'm pretty sure most of the time I'll be on curses. So, yeah. But as I had said though before, I am going for getting everything to 98, and if I feel like I'm ever going to train it again for any reason, I'm just gonna lock the experience. Just so that if I do happen to go do it, forgetting that I am about to level and get 99, that I know I won't actually get it. Combat is the main ones. Um, Obviously you don't see it yet, but this is going to be ridiculously long. But I have gotten 98 attack, strength, defense, range, prayer, mage, and hit points. Now, you will say, more than likely, you would say that I am wasting experience because going for Slayer, I had to lock every single one of my combats because I was only at 93 Slayer with pretty much maxed out combat before actually hitting 99. So, yeah, I ended up locking it just so that I could easily finish out Slayer. Because, I don't know, I've always wanted to do it on a server before and just never really did it. So I thought, hey, why not do that? Since, I'm kind of going at like each skill, kind of, each of their own kind of thing. And not just grinding it out solidly. I mean, granted, even though I kind of do fishing here like that, but oh well. So I end up at 85 here. I ended up trying to figure out where the hell cavefish were. Finally found it, and I was like, yes. So I ended up doing that though, and bank like really really close here. So I thought that was really nice. Um, so I ended up like kind of grinding out fishing here, obviously, just because I was like, well, I'm gonna need food anyway, so I thought might as well go ahead and do this, because since I knew I was gonna be slaying, and wasn't really realizing that you could uh, like knowing exactly what time the double XP was gonna happen. So, well, bonus XP, I guess. Whatever you really want to call it. I didn't really know like when it was starting, so by the time I even knew about it, I was like in the middle of doing Slayer. So I was kind of like, well, that kind of sucks. Like I was wanting to get a bunch of food ready and like get a bunch of like dragon bones and stuff just so that I could have a bunch of stuff ready to be able to do double XP. So yeah, I end up doing this though, and I mean it was ridiculously fast experience with the two times. It was definitely insane. And then I think it's around at this point, um, like how I've always seen the tree pop up and the shooting star. I guess maybe it only happens on the weekends. I mean I've never seen it during the week so far. But it'll say like Lumbridge is in trouble. At least the one that I saw. They might do other towns. I don't really know. But it says like they're under attack and you have to go defend them. And I was like, the hell is that? And like I went there and stuff, and it was kind of cool. But it gives you like an extra double experience on top of your double experience for 10 minutes. So like I was getting like I think 100,000 experience Like it was like 90 or 92,000 experience from each time I was running the air altar. I was like, holy shit. That experience was really quick. I gained some really fast levels from that, that's for sure. So yeah, I guess I kind of did start grinding out some of the skills, but I was more just trying to get them out of the lower levels and stuff, so that it wouldn't be so much of me, like you would see, a tiny ass clip of this, and then you'd see like a tiny clip of that. Like I was trying not to do that, and I also do enjoy trying to get skills to an even number if it doesn't take too long. That's what I try to do. But yeah, I started realizing as well that crafting is pretty damn expensive. So I was kind of doing crafting and like thieving kind of get together. Like that's why I did a bunch of thieving beforehand, because I was like, well, I'm gonna need a lot of money if I want to start doing crafting and stuff. Because dragon stones are 31k a piece, and I just sell them to the merchant person because they sell for like 25k. So I just sell them to him because, I mean, at some point I could actually buy something from there and possibly sell it for more money. And yeah, and as you can see, I'm pretty sure I've explained it before, but sadly enough, mithril plate bodies are glitched on this server. I'm hoping that that will actually get fixed, because that would be amazing. Because honestly, trying to get, like, I mean, obviously, I've done it already, but getting to 88 smithing with only doing steel plates from like 55 is horrendous. Like, that just, like, yeah, it just sucked. Like, literally sucked. So, hopefully that does get fixed for other people, because I know that grind was pretty obnoxious, honestly. Not gonna lie. But, yeah, as you can see, started grinding out a bit more of summoning, because a lot of my rewards I was getting for my ring for a while kept being charms, and then like I got like a bunch of charms from the shop and stuff. That's what I started doing actually. People would sell charms. What I was mainly buying was only blue charms. I mean, they were 20k a piece, and I thought that was pretty fair, honestly, to pay for them, because I was just buying it from the merchant shop. So, I mean, since I pretty much constantly was having a very high amount, and I started selling some of my random little items that do nothing for you, like a rubber chicken and a few other things that, like some of the Barretts that are worth like 100k and 200k. I think even one that's like worth 300k. Basically, just started selling some of that stuff. I'm trying to keep at least like one of each of them, or whatever. Just for shits. Whatever, just to have them, I guess. And yeah, I mean, pretty much just mainly trying to sell everything almost to the merchant point shop, just because, I mean, it's honestly a lot better. Now, I have been tempted to possibly do, if I do this, it would be something I would do kind of rarely, wouldn't happen too often, maybe every other day, maybe every day, I don't really know. It would be a very slow paced, let's see, it'd be a very slow paced series. It would be tons and tons of episodes. Now, before, as you know, I did an Iron Man PK Honor, and with PK Honor, it was relatively simple. I made some things ridiculously hard, though, not gonna lie. So, what I was kind of thinking of doing, though, is this server allows you to reset any stat in the game, no matter what, as far as I know. I don't know if it works, I haven't tested it, but what I was attempting to do, possibly, is doing an Iron Man account. But I would actually have it to where if I die, I actually take everything from my bank, sell it if I can. If I can't, then I drop it, take the money, and just drop it. Now, I'm pretty sure Diago, or whatever the hell his name is, will actually pick up the items that are untradeable. So, what I'm going to have to do when it comes to the items that are basically untradeable is I'd probably have to high alchem if it will let me. If it doesn't, then I don't really know. Now, my money, I am hoping it will let me do what I want to do. If not, I might just have to buy, like random shit in the shop and drop it. Obviously, something that can actually be dropped. For instance, like, I don't know, buying, because I'm sure I wouldn't have like a whole shit ton of money. I mean, maybe I would, I don't know. But basically, just like, buy something in the shop though for a ton of money and then just like drop that. I don't know. I honestly really don't know exactly how to really do that, but yeah, I mean, pretty much though, like, I'm kind of wanting to, I guess, just really have fun with this. And I mean, I think the one way of having fun is definitely like, because I mean, I've always enjoyed playing hardcore in a game. You die, that's it. Account's over, gone, game over. I enjoyed the shit out of that when it came to Minecraft. It definitely changes the way you play the game. And it would be the same way on here as well. Not so much in changing the way you play the game, but more so for here would be more the fact of that, let's see, well, I mean, for one, hardcore is, gonna make it obviously harder. Iron Man itself isn't too difficult. Getting everything yourself. I've practically done that already on my account. Now, obviously the experience rates are lower on an Iron Man. So that's kind of the downfall. But, granted, I would have to record every single little thing that I do. But what I was thinking of doing is maybe I'll try it for a little bit. If it seems too ridiculously slow, I mean, like, it was kind of a pain in the ass doing the stuff that I did for this account. And, I'm 50 times with double experience during this weekend and shit. And, I mean, things were still somewhat kind of slow. I mean, things were still taking me, like, a few hours. I mean, it sounds like nothing, but, if it takes me like 2 or 3 hours, that means it would have taken me like 6 hours normally. And if it would take me that long, it's going to take me like 12 hours to do it on Iron Man. And yeah, you can kind of see where that kind of goes. So what I was tempted to do is possibly, if I do maybe do that kind of a series, is to do it with a Duke account. Now, I know that sounds kind of, a little dumb to kind of do, because, I'd be maxed really quick. But at the same time, I wouldn't really have any gear really for shit. So, that's kind of the opposite kind of thing about it. So, what I'm kind of thinking is just to basically do that, is to kind of, maybe I'll do an actual Iron Man, because I do have an actual Iron Man account. So, it wouldn't be too difficult for me to do that. It's not a problem, like, at all. Since I did already make an account, I have 3 accounts. I only actually really play on one, but I just made the other 2 just to have them, because I thought of some names, and was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and take those names, basically. So, yeah, I mean, basically, though, yeah, if I was to do Iron Man, though, like, I just don't feel like I'd really want to do, like, actual Iron Man. I mean, maybe I will, maybe. I don't really know. It's more so the fact that I guess I'm kind of like a yeah. I really enjoy, like, competing when it comes to, like, the high scores and stuff. So, with that being said, there's no Iron Man ranking on the high scores. So, yeah. Like, that kind of sucks, honestly. Not gonna lie. That really does kind of suck. So, yeah. So, I mean, I was kind of thinking, like, I didn't really Uh, didn't really know, honestly, too much of what I was really going to be doing for all of this, though. And, with the fact that, you know, since I am a someone that really like goes after, basically competing, I guess. Since I really kind of go for that, and there's no Ironman high scores, kind of bums me out. That is one of the reasons why, as well, is that I don't mind to go for 200 mils. If like no one has that 200 mil, that usually means it's because it's a rather hard skill, basically, or it just takes long. So I was thinking maybe to try to not really do another series, but if I was to do another series, that would kind of give me something else to upload while I'm more trying to grind out this character. More or less would just do like one of these videos like every other day, maybe every 3 days, or something along that when I'm fully maxed. It won't be that I do these too much unless like I happen to grind out like 50 million or something experience in a day or something. Which, I mean, technically could happen. Rune crafting is 5 mil experience an hour, and so is thieving. So, and that's without bonus XP or double XP, whatever. So, yeah, I mean, I just like basically skilled like crazy this whole weekend. Like you can just see this video goes everywhere. Like I was just doing every single thing I can think of. Uh, like I was just kind of going like all over the place. Just like, all right, I'm gonna get this to like 70 and this to 80 and this to 90. Like, I'll go ahead and finish this off and get to 98. Like, it was ridiculous. But the Halloween event, I talked about it last video. It was amazing. Like, when that shit came out, I didn't know what the hell to expect. Like, people were talking about they were getting all kinds of random shit. So I was like, alright. I looked at the forums and was seeing what you could do with the wrapped candies. And from seeing what the wrapped candies, I was like, holy shit. Like, you got so many bones from that. I was like, yes. Like, this is going to help a shit ton. So, I went ahead and I started to, do stuff with the wrap candies. As you can see here, I ended up getting a full inventory. I mean, you can see, like, all the bones that I'm getting. I'm just like, oh my god. Like, all these juicy-ass bones. Like, it was honestly amazing to be able to get all the bones and stuff that you could get from it, because that helped me out. Like, people were even selling a lot of it to the shops and shit. And they were more than just selling the bones. They were also selling like the bone daggers and some of the other bone like weapons and stuff. And like here you'll see like I started actually rearranging it and stuff and getting everything together. And but I did see like what the prices were of everything, and they were cheap. So it's like, alright. And people just started selling all of their shit to the store. So I ended up buying it all. Like, I don't know if any chance bone weapons happen to never come into the game ever again. But if they don't, well, hey, I'll have a shit ton of them. Like, it'd be awesome. So, yeah, and here we go and start doing some more rune crafting. Yeah, and then someone actually got an Elysian sigil, my bad. So I thought that was pretty cool to actually see that. And pretty sure here, yeah, this is part of bonus because I'm getting 12k from each dragon bone. Oh yeah, and then, yeah, this is where I started figuring out the agility course and was realizing, hey, if I just bring like a bunch of food with me, I can easily just do the agility course. Easy enough. So, started doing that, and you can see like I got a decent amount of candies from doing agility. It was actually a 1 in 2 chance. So pretty much like every second time doing it, you should basically get a wrapped candy. So that was pretty cool. And then here, I don't know. A lot of people were saying it was kind of junk. Like most people were actually saying no to like not even bother with the wrapped candies. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I was like, I'm gonna be getting the shit out of wrapped candies. But if you could see before that, prior to seeing this little, let's see if I can. Yeah, there it was. Let's see, there. Those logs. If you could see the logs, I can't quite pause on it. Damn it. Nope, not there. Right there. I'm assuming this is what you get as a reward for getting 99 woodcutting, because I saw logs in the shop a few times, and whenever I saw the logs in the shop, I flipped almost out of my chair, because getting logs is a pain in the ass. So whenever I saw those logs in the shop, I was like, cha-ching. Because, yeah, getting extra logs that easy, definitely helpful. And at the time being, I haven't been on in a day, but for the time being, at least the last time I was on, you when you teleported to the woodcutting place, it was like completely borked and all like messed up. So I was like, like, so I ended up having to, because I was gonna try to be done with fletching for the moment, and yeah, apparently that was not gonna happen. So I was like, oh well. And then I started doing some more thieving once again, and I got it to 95, so I was like, alright, and started doing some other stuff, and started actually fletching these bows, just trying to see if I could actually get to 90 with them, and pretty much, yeah, I definitely got to 90 with them. So, like, it was kind of funny, like, after I ended up doing these U-logs, I had forgot I had magic logs still. I was like, oh shit, I completely forgot about that, and I was like, well, and, like, as you saw there, I got 98 mining. Yeah, I ended up screwing up, and while trying to get close to it, because of the fact of being double XP and everything, the experience was extremely high, and I mined the rock. Like, as soon as I mined the rock, I mined it instantly again, and it gained me the level. I was kind of sad about that. So, I mean, that kind of sucked. So, I do have two 99s. I have 99 mining and herblore. But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to try to get every 99 all at the same time. And this was my reward for playing for 4 days. So I thought that was pretty cool. I got a shit ton more food, and I was like, that's pretty damn nice. And I got a whole bunch of random amulets, and I believe I actually ended up selling the strength amulet, I believe. I think the glory one, I think it was, or magic, whatever the hell the other one was. That one I think you can't sell for some reason. I don't really know. But I was like, whatever. And then here, did a whole bunch of more crafting. Again, pretty expensive, honestly, doing crafting. Like, unless, like, there ends up being something, like, really useful that someone sells to the shop, to the merchant shop. That's really the only way I get my monies out of it, of doing crafting, really. So then here, I ended up doing some more keys, and got a cockatrice cape. And I don't really know, like, if it was tradable, if it's not tradable, if it's garbage, if it's, whatever. Like, I didn't really know. So I ended up seeing the price of everything, though, and it didn't seem to be, like, the price of anything was really worth shit. Like, you can see, like, these bones. Like, these bones are worth, like, nothing in the shop. I mean, org bones, 25k. And org bones actually give more experience. They give double the experience of dragon bones. So I was like, sweet. Like, people just kept selling their bones to the shop, like, during the whole weekend. And, God, like, that got me prayer experience out the ass. Like, I was just sitting here doing fletching and shit. And every now and again, I would look at the shops, and people would have more bones in there. I was like, oh my God. And then while doing fletching, of course, got a whole ton of wrapped candies, pretty much. And of course, I am getting a bone crusher and just sell it because I previously just bought one a little bit before the bonus XP and a little bit before the event, sadly. But it did help me out. It did get me a few prayer levels prior to the bonus XP, so I'm not going to be too mad about it. I did only pay 2 mil for it, so not a problem. Definitely for the fact that, I was able to sell it to the merchant shop, I think for like 400k or 300k or something, points or whatever. So, that also did actually end up helping me out and buying like a shit ton of bones. And, and I finally did actually get a dark bow from Dark Beasts, so I thought that was pretty cool. I think I've gotten most of the like rare drops that I was really kind of wanting to get. I got the dragon chain body, got 2 of them actually. And then the Dragon Full Helm, that was pretty cool. I definitely wanted to get one of those, because in PK Honor I tried getting one for days, and apparently it's goddamn impossible on there, so. And yeah, like I opened a stupid amount of these things. Like, I honestly wish I would have kind of recorded them together, or like as their own clip and whatnot, and put it all as one video, just because. But, and as you can see, like, there's so much shit in the shop. I was like, oh my god. So I just started like buying like everything, and then ended up selling some of the shit that I gotten from Slayer. Again, I was just trying to like make sure I had enough merchant points. You can see right there I have 11.8 mil, so pretty damn ridiculous. And as you can see there, I got 99 mining. I was like, god damn it. But I was like, yeah, 500, I saw the 500 Runique ore, and I was like, holy shit. I believe I ended up just selling it. And, okay, I guess I just kind of sit here for some reason. I think I'm doing, yeah, I ended up doing more smithing, and forgot that I was recording actually right here. Happens a few times. Let's see, and then here I'm like rearranging all the bone daggers, and got 97, 96. Yeah, here like is where I start figuring out. And then there it is, the scroll of whatever the hell that is. I have no idea what the hell that honestly is. Yeah, I looked in the shop just to see if anything was there. Nothing, so I was like, alright, whatever. Started doing more fishing. I do end up actually finishing off fishing, so. And I was helping this person actually get to the rocktail spot, because it is really kind of confusing, like, not gonna lie. It's like really confusing of how the hell to actually get there. Like, it really, really is. And whenever doing cooking, I did have to go through a decent amount of manta rays. This guy that's underneath me, or Eldrick, he ended up helping me out. He gave me a little bit of sharks that he had left over that he didn't need, so that was pretty awesome. That helped me a little bit. Didn't have to go and buy so many raw manta rays, so that was pretty nice. But yeah, it wasn't too bad though to finish up fishing and cooking. That didn't take too long. And I found out, yeah, like I know I said it before, but rune crafting being like 5.4 mil experience an hour, like I was like, holy shit, like that is definitely insane. Really don't make money for shit from it, which is kind of painful, but oh well. I suppose, you truly, you get profit, but it's like no fucking profit at all, sadly. And yeah, I think I ended up finishing out, oh yeah, this was me, I basically am at 99, so I got 10 mil cash from, I'm pretty sure that was even after selling all my scimitars and the cash they had from actually stealing. That was everything. So that was pretty awesome. And then here I end up just buying an Amulet of Fury, and again I am going to attempt to do more of that and get the Kiln Cape. But yeah, I don't know exactly when I'll make the next episode, but I will see you in the next one.